We don't agonize, we organize.
Speaker of the United States House of Representatives.
Best speaker the House of Representatives have ever had. Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi.
An iron fist in a Gucci glove.
The iconic, the heroic, the legendary Speaker Emerita, Nancy Pelosi.
She believed from her years watching her father get elected, the campaign was won on the ground.
How are you? I'm Nancy Pelosi, and I'm for Congress.
I've known Nancy Pelosi for so many years, and we've worked together. And we put together the biggest registration program that our party had ever seen.
Pelosi will take the oath of office a week from now.
The Honorable Nancy Pelosi, you are a member of the House of Representatives.
The House will come to order.
The greatest speaker in the history of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi.
Hello, I'm Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi. The most urgent health issue facing our community is AIDS.
Nancy's early recognition of the urgency of the AIDS epidemic saved countless lives.
I worked out in the healthcare reform, and Nancy's the one that finally pushed it through. She's tough as nails, constantly underestimated by her opponents.
We go through the gate's closed, we'll go over the fence is too high, we'll pole vault in. If that doesn't work, we'll parachute in, but we're going to get healthcare reform passed.
The nays are 220, the nays are 215. The bill is passed.
Being a woman is no longer a pre-existing medical condition.
Pelosi's commitment to the American people was apparent when she led the passage of sweeping legislative achievements, even under immense pressure and opposition.
One of the final bills that I signed as Speaker the first time around was the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So you can just imagine how exciting it is at this point, at the end of this term as Speaker, to be signing the Respect for Marriage Act. For our daughters, our granddaughters, we are not going back.
Tying the two together, social justice issues and climate change. Nancy Pelosi was the one to pass the most consequential climate bill of all time.
Democrats celebrating a major legislative win as the House passed the Inflation Reduction Act.
The motion is adopted. Most of all, let us thank and acknowledge the Dreamers for their courage, their optimism, their inspiration to make America more American. Thank you, my colleagues.
Here in San Francisco, the Democrat Nancy Pelosi.
When Nancy Pelosi entered the United States House of Representatives, there were only 12 Democratic women in the entire House. Today, there are 15 Democratic congresswomen from California and 94 nationally.
It gives me great pride to serve as Speaker of the most diverse House of Representatives in the history of our country.
She literally stood up to the President of the United States.
Article 2 is adopted.
Pelosi supporters say having her at the top of the party will energize women voters who are key to Democratic victories.
To the first woman speaker in our history, the gentlelady from California, Nancy Pelosi.
It is a moment for which we have waited over 200 years.
The greatest speaker ever.
I always tell this story. It was posted on a hospital in Africa, and it said, when one day I die and happily go to meet my Maker, and I go before him, he will say to me, show me your wounds. Show me your wounds. If I have no wounds to show him, he will say, was nothing worth fighting for. And I'm proud of my wounds.